Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. It is October 5th. This is my stream for Dana White Contender Series, Week 6. Don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to subscribe. All that stuff. Unfortunately, for some reason, my timer doesn't appear like it's going to be working tonight. For some reason, it's now blacked out. I had to do some updates on my computer. So I'm wondering. Yep. Doesn't appear it's going to be working. But either way, hopefully we get some good fights tonight. And thank you guys for joining me. Let me X out of this. I think the first fight is about to begin. And the first fight is Patrik White versus Genaro Barez. Hopefully we get some exciting fights. Last week was terrible, honestly. Last week, Dana White Contender Series was terrible. Hopefully everything sounds good. Let me know in the chat if everything sounds good. We're getting White versus Valdéz is first. What's going on, Torin Brown? What's going on, Biggie Smalls? What's going on, Blaze One Sports? What's going on, Sean Johnson? Thank you for joining me. Appreciate you guys. I'm just hoping for some exciting fights. Thank you, thank you. And don't forget, tomorrow I'll be live streaming. We'll do the live chat like Wednesday, like always. So join me tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Matter of fact, before I forget, let me go tweet out the link for this stream. Last 2 weeks have been very forgettable. Yes, the last 2 weeks have been very forgettable. Hopefully tonight's good. Good. But go follow me on Twitter and go follow me on Instagram, guys. The name is in the bottom, but it's MMA Joey C. At MMA Joey C. Gotta tweet this out. Okay, tweet that out. What's going on? What's going on, French fries? Thank you for coming by, man. I've been trying to stream the crappier cards. So I'll probably stream this Saturday for Mackenzie Dern versus Marina Rodriguez. They're showing the little package before. And see, I was 5 minutes late and I didn't even miss anything. That's one thing I do love about the UFC. They never start the fights right away. They do a half hour of talking first before they start any of the fights. Was it last week or the week before that I went 5 out of 5 or 4 for 4 in my predictions? And I don't do any research for the Dana White Contender Series. What's going on, Lincoln? I don't know what that Osiris. What's up? I wish they would book my man Tony Ferguson a fight. I agree 100%. I wish they would book Tony Ferguson a fight. That's why I made the video about it. But I'm happy, I guess I'm happy he's got some time off. He's taken some serious beatings. Specifically the Justin Gaethje fight. And he's just keep returning fight after fight, it seems like. So I'm happy he's going to spend a good bit of time off. I think the only fight to make, really, is the Nate Diaz fight. Do you think it's too early for Holland to fight after being flash KO'd and submit it? November? I don't know, man. I'm not a doctor. I would say probably. I didn't expect it to be as quickly. Because he was brutally KO'd with that headbutt. It was a brutal KO. So I'll say yes. But again, I'm not a doctor. Let's see. Yeah, I did see that him and Dawkins got rescheduled for November 13th, I think it is. I think that's the same card as Max Holloway versus Yair Rodriguez. Joey, what's more likely to happen? Mackenzie KOs Marina or Marina will shoot more than one? I think Mackenzie KOs Marina is more likely than Marina shooting takedown. Because Mackenzie Dern, I said it in my prediction video if you watched it, every time she comes out, her striking is looking a little bit better every single time. And she's not one of those jiu-jitsu girls who are afraid of getting hit. She gets aggressive and even leaves her chin wide open to be countered. That's why I said I think either Mackenzie Dern gets a submission or she gets finished. But she's shown a good chin. She took big shots from Amanda Ribas. And she absorbed them. And she absorbed other big shots from Hannah Cyphers. And I know this isn't the level of competition Marina Rodriguez is. As well as some other girls. So we'll see. But her striking looks better every time out. And she looks like she enjoys striking too. The UFC would never comes on my TV. Only fight night like Santos Walker and next week. That sucks. That sucks. I watch everything I watch is on ESPN Plus. Let's see what we go. What's the... I don't understand that. But, Max is my #1 favorite fighter, and Holland is my #2 on the whole roster. That's pretty cool. Max Holloway has a lot of favorites. Everything I watch is on ESPN Plus. I just go to ESPN Plus, and I just have a monthly membership to ESPN Plus. I think it's $6 a month or something. I just pay the yearly subscription though. We don't get ESPN Plus in Canada. The fights come on, but no Vegas like Till versus Brunson. That's infuriating. There's got to be a way. Maybe Fight Pass. I mean, I know that's $10 a month, but maybe it's on Fight Pass for you. We're about to get the first fight. Patrick White is walking to the cage. Yeah, I just pay the yearly and get it over with. I prefer that. Guys, don't forget to like the stream, by the way. Run up the likes on the stream. It helps support the channel. Henry is really trying to get the fight with Volk. And I counted Henry out too many times. Like, this is weird, but I think Henry can get it done. I don't think Henry can get it done. And I don't think the UFC is going to even entertain that. Henry Cejudo is not a draw. So I don't understand how he's going to try to get that fight. Hasn't fought in over a year. He's not the biggest fight even in that division. He doesn't necessarily even deserve the shot. Volk versus Max Holloway sells more. Volk versus Yair Rodriguez sells more. Volk versus Giga Chikadze sells more. Henry Cejudo thinks he's the draw, and he's not. Nobody really even cares all that much about Henry Cejudo, in my opinion. A fighter was walking out and ran into the back. I don't know what happened. Maybe. Apparently he lost his mouthpiece. Or maybe he's got a poop. And Volk would wreck him, French fries. I agree 100%. This is awkward. I don't think so, man. I really don't. The matchup of Volk versus Yair is far more intriguing. And Volk versus Giga is far more compelling. Nobody knows who Henry Cejudo is anyway. I get that not a lot of people know. Oh, apparently he forgot his cup. I'm not saying Giga or Yair are massive draws, but I think the recency bias, more people know those two than anything else. Remember when Cejudo retired, Dana didn't care. When Khabib retired, he did all he could do to get him fight. Yeah, Henry Cejudo was doing it for negotiating power, and it backfired. I mean, he barely got a win over Demetrius Johnson. Then he beats T.J. Dillashaw, which was a solid win by Henry, but at 125. And on top of that, he beat Marlon Moraes, which was really impressive. But look where Marlon's been since then. I'm not trying to take it away from him, but he was never in any big fights. He never was in any high-selling pay-per-views or anything. So, all right, fight's about to begin. Here we go. Ooh! White is swinging hard. Valdéz looking for the takedown now. Valdéz immediately shoots in on a single leg. Looking to pick him up and dump him. White's defending the takedown well. Valdéz gets him down. White sweeps him a little bit. Okay. Now he's back to his feet against the cage, though. Valdéz in on a double. White's digging the underhooks. When's the last time Yair fought? It's been a long time. But he's going to fight Max Holloway. And if he beats Max Holloway, the hype is going to be unreal. Valdéz is just pushing him against the cage right now. Valdéz just hasn't pressed against the cage right now. Not landing anything. Has double underhooks. Okay. White's fighting out of it. Now he's digging an underhook. Breaks the body lock. Elbow on the break. Now they're back. Nice heavy leg kick by Valdéz. Another heavy leg kick by Valdéz. Valdéz lands big shots and immediately shoots in on a takedown. I thought he had him rocked. Looking for the takedown here. Gets White down. White's back to the feet. Valdéz just has him against the fence, not doing much here. He landed big shots and immediately shot on a takedown. I feel like he should have kept firing combinations. White is defending these takedowns very easily, it seems like. Oh, now he might get taken down here. He gets tripped. As soon as he gets taken down, he gets back up. Oh, he locks in the scramble. He locks in a rear naked. He only has one hook in, but he has it perfectly. I think he's out. Whoa, that was weird. He only had one hook in and White got out. I thought he was out cold for a second there. He had a perfect rear naked, but only one hook in. He had that rear naked perfect. Oh, nice right hand by White. Oh, big knee by Valdéz. And he shoots on a takedown again immediately. I have nothing against grappling. But when a guy hurts another guy and then he immediately shoots on the takedown, it's just idiotic, it seems like. Yair's just better than Sweet. His 5 rounds wrestling. All right, they're back on their feet. Big right hand by White. Boots just slinging like crazy. Oh, knee by White. Big shots by White. Lands again. He hurts White again. He hurts him again. Big combination. He loses his mouthpiece. He's out on his feet. He's getting lit up. He shoots in on a takedown again. White was hurt badly. He was out on his feet. And Valdéz shoots on a takedown. That was wild. It's over. Stop the fight. He's getting ground and pound here. He was already out on his feet. Big ground and pound. He's just curled up here. He's not defending at all. He's looking to get full mount here. White pushes off the cage and reverses him. Now he's beating Valdéz up. This is a wild fight. I thought he was done, honestly. He was out on his feet. Big knee on the get up. They're back on their feet. They're just swinging wild, and Herb's about to stop it from the mouthpiece. Don't even stop the momentum. This is wild. Valdéz keeps looking for that step-in knee. Oh, White's piecing him up. Hurts him. Hurts him badly. Just swinging wild. Hits a land big body shot. White clips him with a big right hand. They're both swinging like crazy. This is wild. White's lighting him up on the feet. Big knee by White. White's going to gas himself out. 30 seconds to go. White looking to finish him against the fence. They're both so tired. Big shot by Valdéz. They're both exhausted. Every punch it looks like they missed, they're going to fall over. Oh, big right hand by White. Oh my, he's gonna be gassed. Oh, big right by Valdéz. Stop the fight after one round. I don't need to see no more. They're both exhausted. I don't know how they're going to go 2 more rounds, guys. Holy shit. That first round was crazy. How's it going? What's going on, CT? That first round was insane. Yeah, I don't see anybody stopping Max, to be honest. They both got hurt multiple times. I don't know how they're going to fight for 2 more rounds. Somebody's going to fall over in exhaustion. That was one of the wildest rounds I've ever seen. There was a deep rear naked choke with no hooks, no mouthpiece, slinging back and forth, Diego Sanchez, Gilbert Melendez style. Don't forget to subscribe. Second round has started, guys. Second round has started. I don't know how. They're both slinging hard again already. Big uppercut by White lands on Valdéz. They're both slinging big, heavy punches. They almost fall over when they miss. Heavy calf kick by Valdéz. There was one that clipped Valdéz on the chin so hard, it gave me a headache. Big right hand by White again. Valdéz clinches up. Oh, White's ripping the body. Big left hand by Valdéz. Oh, he finishes White with a combination. Valdéz finishes him. He knocked his mouthpiece out, landed a combination, and put him down. He was out. That was insane. That was straight up insanity. That was better than the last 2 weeks put together. I don't know how Valdéz survived that first round. He's ripping up Valdéz. Valdéz lifts a nice left hand. His mouthpiece flies out. He backs out. He backs up for a second. Big right hand, big left hand right on the chin, just sits him down. He curls up in a ball, and Valdéz pounds him up. Pounds him out. Pounds him out. That was an insane fight. That's the best fight of this year on the Contender Series for sure. I don't even know how they kept fighting in the second round. I wonder if by any chance Dana gives them both contracts. That was an insane fight. That was an absolute wild fight. Both guys almost got finished multiple times. Both guys took so much CTE, it's insanity. And then on top of that, literally the guy who looked like he was losing comes back after a 1 minute rest, and they were both exhausted. They're both exhausted. Lil Perk 30, thanks for becoming a member of the channel, man. I greatly appreciate it. It's a great way to support the channel. Also, you get the emojis. Let me put it up real quick. You get the loyalty badges if anybody else wants to join. You get the loyalty badges right here. Hold on. Right here. Look at that. And look at those emojis. Look at those sweet emojis. Nate Diaz, Habib, Sleepy Conor McGregor. Thank you for joining the membership, man. I appreciate you. If anyone else wants to, the link is in the description. Appreciate you, Lil Perk 30. That was a wild first fight. Get rid of that. What about it? What about Nick Diaz, Lil Perk? What do you mean? Are you quoting me in the video? I'm a huge Nick Diaz fan, but I was the only one saying the truth there. I was going to lose my shit if he lost. Oh, I'm opening another water that I already have an open water here. I can't believe the shots that Valdéz took and survived. So many right on the chin. I thought he was done for sure. For sure. Yeah, look at this sweet Nate Diaz emoji. You can use it in the chat and the comments. Plus, I post behind the scenes stuff. Just some pictures of my memorabilia, videos that I'm working on that people don't know about yet, stuff like that. Eventually, when I grow the channel bigger, I'm going to have another level, and I'm going to add more perks, like members-only live stream. When I hit like maybe 5,000 or 10,000 subscribers, and I get, I already get a decent amount of people in here, but nothing crazy. When I get a significant amount of people doing the live streams, I'm going to start doing members-only live streams. All right, Valdéz is doing the interview. Yeah, I don't want to see Nick fight again at all, man. I can't wear this headset for that long. It starts to make my head sweat. Lawrence Sanko is, look at the enthusiasm. I totally agree, yeah. What's up, Indigo? What's up, Ginge? That was the craziest fight I've ever seen on Dana White Contender Series. Lawrence Sanko was waving for someone to bring a towel to wipe him down. He's bleeding from his eye. That was wild. I'm so glad that I watched this week. You missed the craziest Dana White Contender Series fight I've ever seen. Both guys hurt multiple times. Both guys hurt. One submission, one deep rear naked choke. I put 10-850 on Valdéz to make 80. Whoa! Dude, you were this close to losing it. What are your thoughts about Yan Xiaonan at strawweight? Hasn't she been fighting at strawweight or no? Hasn't she been at strawweight? Who did she just fight and get beat up by? I can't remember, Yusuf. You're going to have to remind me. You got to watch that first fight, though, Ginge. It was insanity. Absolute insanity. Somehow, Lil Perk. So I don't do a lot of research for the Dana White Contender Series. I just kind of log on and watch it. I think it was last week I went 5 for 5 on picks, or 4 for 4. Okay, Carla beat her. And that was at 150. I don't think Yan Xiaonan is going to do anything at strawweight. I think she loses Joanna, loses to Rose. I think she loses to Rose. I think she loses to Joanna. I think she loses to Wei Li. And I think she loses to Carla. Valdéz versus Patrik White. My man. Thank you, gang. Thank you, Mr. Violence, for the super chat. I greatly appreciate it. What is ZAR? What currency is that? I'm curious. Fill me in. Thoughts on Jones? Thoughts on the Jones situation? I'm just surprised she didn't shoot a takedown. Who are you talking about shooting a takedown is the real question. My thoughts on the Jones situation is I have it's almost conflicting opinions, but if I explain it, you'll understand what I mean. First off, I feel like too many people... let me take this off, because the fight's not going on. I don't care what they're saying. So let me answer your question. I think too many people are burying Jon Jones just because of the details of this. But we have no idea the entire situation. And I know it sounds like I'm defending Jon Jones. I'm not defending Jon Jones. There could be literally... They could have had a drunken fight. For all we know, I know people are talking about the bloody lip, whatever. None of us know. There's no witnesses that are saying this happened or that happened. And I'm always innocent until proven guilty, okay? So that's my first thoughts on it, right? People are burying him. We don't even know actually what happened. And I think it's a little bit ridiculous to jump to conclusions when we have very little information. Two, my second piece of the information, which sounds contradictory, but I mean it as well, is Jon Jones is an idiot. He's going to continue to do idiotic stuff. It's in his character. It's just the way he is. And he will get in trouble until the day he dies. That's what will happen. Jon Jones is just being Jon Jones. And a third piece of information is that I don't believe Jones should be cut, but I believe there is favoritism shown to certain fighters. So if this was a low-level fighter, the UFC would decide it ain't worth waiting for the legal process to play out, okay? If this was just a nobody, name any low-level fighter you want, and they got in this trouble, the UFC would say, look, it ain't worth the bad publicity. Let's just cut him and be done with it. With these more popular fighters, the UFC says, we're waiting for the legal process to play out. Now, in a perfect world, in my perfect world, I think two things should happen. I think the UFC should have their own investigation, determine what they think is likely to have happened or not have happened, then make a determination from there. And I think they should be more strict than the law. But again, if they cut him, he's just going off to another promotion. So it's just one of those things where John Jones is going to keep getting in trouble until he gets in trouble so severely that he's thrown in jail or kills himself by mistake, whether it's drunk driving, this or that. But I don't believe in burying a guy, even with a checkered past, when we have no evidence of what happened other than the police phone call. You know what I mean? We don't really have any information other than that report. Who knows what could happen? You never know. Now, in other situations where you have video evidence, like, for example, Conor McGregor punching an old man in a bar, I don't think you have to wait for anything else. You can say, okay, this is what you did. We have it on video. You shouldn't have been doing that. Here's XYZ punishment. And I think it's a cop-out for the UFC to say, well, he's been punished by the government. They got legal. No, there should be punishments from the UFC as well. I believe there should. That they have a code of conduct. Why don't they have, why don't they enforce it or make punishments or fine or something? But with bigger name fighters, they're just like, oh, we'll let the legal proceedings play out. But with the lower level fighters, they're like gone. Yeah, it shows up on my screen. Actually, it converts it on my screen. It says $2.33. Either way, Mr. Violence, thank you for the donation, man. Every dollar counts, and I appreciate you very much. All super chats are always welcome here. Yeah, I'll be streaming through the Mallott fight. I'm watching it and giving my commentary on it. If that's what you're asking, yes, I will be. I can't actually show the fight, otherwise I get banned from YouTube. The next fight that's about to come up is Shantae Barnes versus Joseph Holmes. So we got a few more fights. But thanks again, Violence, for the donation. I appreciate you. Thank you for becoming a member, my friend. I appreciate you, Violence. I appreciate you, man. I really do. It's a great way to support the channel. I got big things planned for the channel. I plan on growing this channel. I don't know how long it's going to take, but this channel is going to have 100,000 subs one day. I promise you that. It might take a year, it might take 2 years, it might even take 3 years. I'm going to get this channel to 100,000 subscribers. I'm not going to stop until I have one of those YouTube plaques behind me. So I appreciate you being an early supporter, man. I really do. It means a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. You spotted Yan before he became big. Who's the big prospect now? It's hard, man. And Yusuf, it's very hard to have an eye out for prospects like that. I'm trying to think. My answer previously, you asked me this question a few months back, and the answer was Rafael Fiziev. But I'm a little bit off of that now. I'm off of that now. I'm trying to think, man. I'm trying to think. Who would I see? I feel like there's a lot of guys that get a little bit too much hype just because of their personalities. And you've heard me mention that before. But right now I can't think of a guy that just looks so good that I think is going to be a future champion. One I do have my eye on is Adriano Yanez. I think he looks good, but he doesn't give me the Petr Yan vibe. I got to start writing it down because some guys, I swear to you, Yusuf, and you might have heard me say this before. I had the same feeling about Cyril Gane. I talked very highly of Cyril Gane since he came into the UFC. I thought he had very good potential at heavyweight. What about Gamrot at lightweight? I think he has good potential. I don't know about championship potential. I feel like I haven't seen enough of him yet. But that was a great win against Jeremy Stevens. And I'm excited to see who he fights next. Does he have a fight lined up next or not? You see me memeing around other channels too. I can sense your potential. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I really do. I don't watch a lot of MMA YouTube. I watch very little just because I'm doing my own stuff. I don't have time for that. And I cannot find a channel that's really like mine. I feel like mine's different than all the others. I know there's people that do predictions and stuff like that. But as far as the way I break it down and give my reactions, I feel like not only can hardcore fans watch me, new or casual fans can also watch me. And I feel like I can explain it in a way that's easy to understand, and that's what I try to do on this channel. And also I try to be honest. Even if you're going to disagree with what I have to say, I'm trying to tell you the truth of what I believe, regardless if you disagree with it. And then also if you do disagree with it, we can have a friendly conversation. It doesn't matter. Alex P., the guy who beat Izzy twice, can't have any my potential than that. Yeah, very true. Joseph Parlay for the rest of the card. If they hit, I'll join membership, brother. You know this. So you're asking me for my picks for the rest of the card? Is that what you're asking me, Hank Hill? Are you asking me for my picks for the rest of the card? Because I don't do a lot of research for these Dana White Contender Series cards. Next stream, I want to see you dab. I'm a Guru fanboy. Whew. Man, this is a tough one for me, man. I don't know these fighters that well. Shit. I wish I could give you answers for that. I don't want to steer you the wrong way. Look, Violence is already a member, man. You know what's crazy? Oh, thank you, Violence, for the super chat. I read that, but I didn't even realize it was a super chat. I appreciate the super chat. Appreciate you becoming a member on the channel. It means a lot to me, my friend. I usually go with the favorites for Dana White Contender. Last week I went 5 for 5s, and all I did was pick them off seeing them. Let me take a look at these two guys, and I'll give you a pick. Oh, you guys are both Guru fans? Man, I wish I could give you answers for this. So for this one, man, it's tough. I feel like I can't. Let me just. I'm a memster now off the charts. What does that mean? I am going to go with Shantae Barnes on this one. I'm going to go with Shantae Barnes on this one. But I need to see the other guys before I give you a pick. But I'll go Shantae Barnes to begin with. But I just can't get behind any. It would literally just be throwing shit at the wall. If I gave you picks right now, it would literally be throwing shit at the wall, which I don't like. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of him, but not very much. I don't really watch other MMA YouTube at all. But thank you guys for coming to the stream. I appreciate you. Nice body kick by Barnes. It looks like my Barnes pick is looking good so far. Yeah, I'm never going to lie. That's one thing I've told you guys, or I've told multiple people on this channel, in the live streams and whatever. I'm not going to make up, if I don't know something, I'm just going to admit that I don't know. I don't have time to watch every single fighter all the time. I know the majority of them, but eventually, if I can do this full time, I'll have a better idea of most of the guys. My picks for this year have been on fire. I think for main event picks, I'm 24-8. What are you snitching about? Nice right hand, left hand by Holmes. Head kick blocked by Barnes. Ooh. I think they had a headbutt or something. The referee stops it. What fight are you most looking forward to most in 2021? Let's see. I thought he just stumbled. They did bang heads and he got dropped from it. And the referee immediately stopped it. So for the rest of 2021, I'm going Kamaru Usman, Colby Covington too is what I'm most looking forward to. All right, fight has started back up. That was weird. Ooh, nice right hook by Barnes. Barnes looks ridiculously fast. Immediately, Barnes shoots for a takedown. He's just got him pressed against the cage. Holmes is just pressing him against the cage. Nice knee to the body by Barnes. Holmes looking to trip, wrap up the leg and trip him. I think he's got the body lock. Hank Hill, you need to just start betting my main event picks, man. My main event picks have been very, very spot on this year. Hold on, let me see. Okay, that's nothing important. I don't think Colby has a bobblehead. Holmes is just looking for the takedown, but Barnes is defending well. Oh, Holmes takes the back. They're up against the fence, still standing. Got the full body lock. Looking to trip him and pull him down on the mat, but he doesn't get it. He's leaning on him, just weighing on him, drags him to the ground. I think for UFC, I know there was a lot of favorites, but I don't pay attention to favorites or underdogs. For UFC 266, I got every pick right except Marlon versus Merab. So, but I've been doing pretty good. And the picks that I've gotten wrong this year, oh, huge right hand by Holmes. First round, a minute left. Sorry, I meant to put the timer up. It wasn't working earlier, but I think I got it fixed. I'll put it up next round. But also there's been stoppages in the action, so the timer wouldn't have stayed right anyway. Heavy head kick by Holmes is blocked. Barnes is very fast. Both guys look already tired, though, and it's only about to be the end of the first round. And my prediction for Marlon versus Merab was pretty accurate. I thought Marlon would either finish him in the first round or gas out, but then barely win a decision. So I know that wasn't what actually happened, but he almost finished him in the first round, then gassed out and got finished himself. Holmes has ended the first round, guys. But thank you, gang, and thank you. Thank you. Hold on, who else was it? Thank you, Little Perk. Thank you guys for becoming members. I appreciate it. What's one thing you love about the sport other than the fighting? I love the unknown. If you ever notice, my favorite fights are the ones that I'm like, damn, I have no idea how this fight's going to go down. They're the ones that get me super excited. And I'm like, whew. I mean, I know their skill sets, but I'm like, this is just seeing the elite of the elite going against each other. It's just my favorite thing. My favorite thing. It doesn't matter about the violence. Doesn't matter about the KOs. When you have a very important fight and you have two elite guys just going back and forth, it doesn't have to be a crazy brawl. It is the best feeling watching that. The first fight was Chris Barnett level cardio for both. First fight was insanity. The main card this Saturday is second round starting. Let's see if I can turn on the timer. There you go. Sorry about that, guys. I think Holmes won the first round. Just because he controlled him against the fence. But I thought Barnes landed the better striking, so it could have went either way. Barnes is so fast, but it seems like the height advantage is giving him problems. He's throwing a lot of big shots, but missing. Ooh, big uppercut by Barnes, just barely misses. Yeah, there's a lot of terrible fight night cards coming up. But the pay-per-view's nasty body shot by Holmes with a kick. Hit him right in the solar plex, it looked like. Barnes pressing. Holmes clinches up. Barnes backs out of the clinch and lands a big right hand. MVP versus Amasov prediction. Amasov is going to wreck him, bro. Has that fight been announced? I don't even think they're going to do that fight, dude. MVP will get wrecked by Amasov. He will take him down and hold him down and beat him up badly. It will not be a fun fight to watch at all. I mean, I can't imagine what kind of favorite he would be for that fight. Nice kick to the body by Holmes. This fight isn't even boring, but it seems boring compared to the first fight. Oh, trip, takedown by Holmes. Holmes has back control here against the fence. Looking to lock in the hooks. He gets one hook in. Barnes trying to tear the hook out, but it looks like... Yeah, MVP has great wrist control. Great wrist control. He's only got one hook in. Now he's got both hooks in. Barnes is in a bad spot now. Oh, Holmes looking for the rear naked here. He's got the body triangle. They're up against the fence. He's got a rear naked. He's fighting the hands, though. He's fighting the hands, though. He's got two hooks in. He taps. I never planned to. I said I would love to one day, but I don't know if I ever will. I started watching MMA in 2009, 2010, around that time. The first fight card I ever ordered was Rampage Jackson versus Rashad Evans. Let me turn off the timer now. Fight's over. The first fight, not the first fight, the fight that really sold me as a hardcore fan for MMA was Anderson Silva versus Chael Sonnen 1. To see Anderson Silva get bludgeoned for 4.5 rounds and come back and hit up a triangle was insanity to me. I don't know. I wonder if he gets a contract for that one. Maybe it was a neck crank there. Yeah, it was on the jaw. DC's saying there's something you shouldn't tap to. Counter tap to it. DC's saying I wouldn't tap to that. But he'd probably defend Conor. Guys, don't forget to run up the likes on the stream. Anderson Silva's still my GOAT. Anderson Silva is my GOAT as well, along with Jones. Anderson's the guy that got me into the sport. I'll post it. You become a member. I'm going to post it on my members only page. You see this big picture right there? That's a Anderson Silva autograph. DC loves hating on Conor. I haven't heard him say anything recently. But either way, Anderson Silva's the guy. But I'm going to post, I will post that in the members only feed, the picture of my Anderson Silva autograph. It is humongous. I mean, you can see it kind of leaning up the wall in the background right there. Right there. That's an Anderson Silva autograph. He's in the squatted down position. Holmes was funny at the face-off. I didn't see the face-off. What the hell? You know what's funny, French fries? You said 1.36 subs. I just checked my subs. Somehow I lost 5 subscribers. I don't know where that happened. I just looked. So I don't think it is anymore. Let me go check. I have a tab open with the live subscribers thing, and I check it every once in a while. I just leave it on my computer. Let me take a look, see. Yeah, I'm at 1.35 still. Maybe it hit it and then it went away. For somehow I lost 5 subscribers. It's weird. It's weird sometimes. I think what it is some people will subscribe just to, like for the Bellator card, we had 125 people in here. I think some people subscribe just temporarily to talk in the chat, and then they'll just unsubscribe and disappear. Hank, I've been doing it for 6 months. I opened this channel April 1st of 2021. So I am just shocked because currently, so I'll tell you exactly how many my live thing says we have. I have 1,355 subscribers. So 6 months, that's damn good. And yeah, maybe YouTube did that. I noticed that sometimes. I remember one day, randomly my subscribers just dropped by like 10 out of nowhere. It wasn't really nothing I did or anything. So my guess is it was some fake subs or something like that came across my channel. Or spam accounts. There's spam accounts. There's always comments on my video with spam, and I have to report them as spam. But yeah, to get 1,355 in 6 months is crazy. Tom Shelby had everyone shook last week. Is it me or 6 months went by? 6 months went by incredibly quick. 6 months went by incredibly quick. Whoa, they're being loud as hell on Dana White Contenders. They're showing his family back home watching. Who wants to see his dad? Guy's showing the camera, panning around. That's a good amount of subs in that time span. I know, dude, I never expect to have over 1,000 subs already. It's insane to me. Yeah, time's flying by. Time is flying by. It's insane to me. It is absolutely insane to me. Let me take a look. They're lit back home watching Holmes fight. Dude, the O'Malley fans hate me. Why doesn't DJ get talked about enough when it comes to greatness? Lack of challenges. It's because he made it look so easy. Holmes won. Holmes won, my friend. Boosted J2. I'm going to have a tier 12 badge in no time. That's going to be awesome, man. I really do appreciate it. And I'm telling you, I know a lot of people will make a YouTube account and then they'll just kind of abandon it. I'm not going to ever abandon this channel. It's over. Barnes won via second round submission. So this is going to be around, and you're going to be able to say, I was one of the first members of a channel with 100,000 subscribers, because I'm going to get it one day with the quality of the videos that I do. Just the video quality alone is going to draw in people. Because there's no MMA channel with the 4K video quality that I have. I cannot, Lil Perk, I can't wait for 268, man. When I say I am so excited, I am beyond crazy excited for 268. The fight card is incredible. Just cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. Nothing happens. Are Valentina and DJ in very similar situations? Just because nobody looks highly of their competition, so they aren't impressed with the victories. That's what it is. That's why I don't even get that Henry Cejudo gets all the hype he does. You know, arguably DJ beat him twice, stopped him one time. You know, and he beat a deflated TJ, which I'm happy he did, don't get me wrong. Do you think these guys will get a contract? No, I think the first guy will. Valdéz. I don't think Holmes gets a contract. I don't think he does. But Dana has been very, giving lately. He's been giving everyone a contract, so I would not be surprised. But me personally, I didn't think the performance overall was super impressive. It's a toss-up. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Dana White is risky. They'll end up right and then mess up on the favorite. Cejudo's definitely a clout chaser. I can't stand when guys try to steal the... what do you mean a dab? Like putting... I'm just going back and reading the super chat. What? Turning your face into your elbow? I don't know how much Czar it is, but $10 in Czar and I'll do it. I'll whore a dab out for $10 in USD. I think is what you say. So oh, I see. I see what you mean. You want me to do drug use on the channel? YouTube will ban me for sure. So the next fight is... Guys, don't forget to like the stream, by the way. Josh Weems. What an accent. Fernie Garcia. I'm going to go with Fernie Garcia on this one. I'm going to go with Fernie Garcia. Guys, we need 4 subscribers to hit 1.36. I want to hit 1.36 subs. Somehow I was there and then I wasn't there anymore. So go subscribe to the channel right this second. If you're here for this stream, I do a stream every week, so you might as well subscribe and be here next week too. Nobody else streams these Dana White Contender Series cards. My dream is one day to win a parlay plus 4,000. That'd be amazing, dude. That would be amazing. Fernie Garcia is not going to stop me. He said I'm too fast. He doesn't even look that fast in some of these real-time bag hitting. I don't know much about either guy, so I'm just throwing shit at the wall when I say Fernie Garcia. He seems motivated, I'll tell you that much. He's going to find out how Mississippi gets down. I think Fernie Garcia beats him. Just keep betting on Valentina's opponent. Eventually, one of them will beat him. I lean to agree with you, Lil Perk. I'm leaning that way. I may change my mind. I'm definitely on Usman. I may pick Weili again. All right. Garcia is almost in the cage, my friend. Joey B. Mangle down dabbing. I don't know what that even means. I don't even know what that means, Ginge. Usman dominates Colby this time. His striking has improved significantly, and we haven't seen anything from Colby since the first fight. I agree. I don't see where Colby beats him. Usman has the striking advantage and the power advantage. I don't think either guy can out-grapple the other. So I don't see where Colby beats him. I know. Wei Lee, I couldn't believe she got head kick KO'd. If I'd have been on a live stream for that, you guys would have seen the wildest reaction. Have you been smoked tonight? No, I haven't been as smoked tonight. That was hilarious. Joshua Weems is walking out. He's going to show Garcia how Mississippi gets down. Does he dye his hair or is that his natural hair color, I wonder? I want to do jiu-jitsu, but I'm a fat boy and don't want to roll with anyone on the mat. Jiu-jitsu looks so much fun. All right. Josh Weems almost in the cage. Dog on a bone. What the hell is Sanko saying? Lawrence Sanko just said he's a dog on a bone. What the hell is this cheesy? All right, Weems is about to be in the cage. Pearl, Mississippi. I would love to see how they show the families. I know this is crazy. I'd love to see it if they lose. I want to see them lose and then see the family's reaction, like when they're getting brutally KO'd. I know that's terrible, but I'd love to see the reaction from it. All right, here we go. Tail of the tape. Weems versus Garcia. All great skill sets. I think wrestling is the best base to have in the UFC. Imagine Garcia just goes out there and spanks him. I'm going Garcia. Let's see how I do. Weems comes out, both in the center. Early feints from Weems. Let's see how fast let's see how fast Weems is, because Weems said, I'm too fast. Nice right hand by Weems. It looks like it landed. It was a weird camera angle, so I'm not 100% sure. Nice low kick by Weems. Nice oblique kick by Weems. Ooh. Another great low kick. Both slinging hard. The low kick keeps knocking Garcia off balance. I forgot to turn on the timer, guys. I'm sorry. Ooh, big right hand by Weems, but it doesn't even seem to affect him. Well, it hits him on the shoulder. They're acting like it hit him on the chin. Weems pressuring. He gets countered with a left hook, puts him down, but he just stumbles. He doesn't go all the way down. He gets back up. They presses him against the cage. Who missed weight? Nice knees by Weems. Now Garcia has Weems pressed against the cage here. With one underhook. They're fighting with wrist control on the other side. Weems looking for a clinch, looking for a trip. Doesn't get it. They're back both in striking range now, center of the cage. You can tell Garcia those low kicks have caught his attention because he's lifting up the leg. Kind of like Nate Diaz does sometimes when he gets leg kicked a bunch of times. He keeps just lifting up the leg, lifting up the leg, lifting up the leg. Big right hand by Weems lands. He's like a dog on a bone, guys. Big right hand drops Weems. TKO is going to stop it. Herb, what are you doing here? Stop it. It could have been stopped a million years ago. Wasn't that bad of a stoppage. TKO for Garcia. All right, I got that one right. I got that one right, guys. Hank Hill, I hope you bet that one. It wasn't like a terrible stoppage, but I thought it could have been stopped. I mean, there was some, he was just curled up. Even if they're not getting through, if you're just curled up, not moving, then right behind the ear. Puts him down. Big shots. I wish they'd show the full replay. I want to see how many shots. Knocks him down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't even know because they changed camera angles, but it was like 15, 12 to 15 shots before they finally stopped it. And Weems throwing his hands up in the air. He showed him how Mississippi gets down. He showed him. It didn't get down. Weems is complaining. Dude, I don't care if you're perfectly fine. You didn't fight back. He looks like a sore loser to me. Bro, if you were perfectly fine, how come you weren't moving? I don't care if you weren't even getting hit. If you're curled up in a ball for more than 15 seconds, I don't care if they stop it. I swear these things are so easy. Well, not easy enough because I predicted the last one wrong. I think Garcia gets the contract here. He's talking to Dana, talking to Sean Shelby. I think first guy gets the contract, Valdéz. Garcia's definitely getting the contract. He adapted to those leg kicks too. Apparently that was his first knockout in his career. He said as soon as he landed the shot, he knew it was over. Thoughts on Masvidal moving from Usman? What do you mean moving on? What do you mean, Yusuf? It makes sense. I mean, if Edwards ain't going to fight him, I think Edwards is an idiot for not fighting him. If he beat up Masvidal, do a smaller parlay. Barez or Hernandez? I'll tell you in a minute. Let me take a look at the guys when they walk out. When they're about to walk out, I'll tell you who I'm picking. Guys, don't forget to like the stream, by the way. Do me a favor. If you like the stream, it helps push it out to more people. And become a member of the channel, too. Already got 2 new members tonight, guys. Appreciate you joining the club. Yeah, I see it from all sides. You know, Edwards called him out forever, and then Masvidal didn't want it, and now Masvidal's on a losing streak. They're basically doing the same thing they did to each other. Masvidal was in a better position in the division. He's turning down the Edwards fight. Now Edwards is in the better position of the division, and he's turning him down. I don't know who I'm going to go with yet. Edwards said he would only fight him if it's this year. He won't wait till next year as he'll wait for a title shot. It makes sense to me, but he might get skipped over for that title shot. Are you still making the vid about Volkanovski being underrated as a champion? Did I say I was trying to think. I think I did say I was going to do that. I don't know. I talked about maybe before his next fight because I talked about it quite a bit. I did 2 videos right after he beat Brian Ortega and talked about how he's the GOAT. You know, he's definitely he's higher on the list of GOATs than Max Holloway. The only comparison you can make is Jose Aldo. But maybe I will make a dedicated video. I don't know. Things have been really busy right now with MMA stuff. So between doing live streams and literally pounding out videos for important situations, it's been hard to find time for extra videos like that. I don't believe this guy, anything he says. Why are they always talking betting? What is all he does, the Greek guy, all he does is bet? Hey, man, I like that Izzy wants to be active, man, so I can't complain about Izzy too much. He wants to stay active, and I like active champions. Let me take a look. I'm going to watch this package. I'm going to tell you who I'm picking, Barez or Hernandez. These are flyweights. He looks pretty fast. I mean, it's hard to tell from these highlights just to him hitting the bads and stuff. Was Garcia an underdog? I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure though. That'd be a fun fight. That'd be an awesome fight, Big Rocker. Yeah, inactive champions are so annoying. Dude, Stipe fighting once a year drove me nuts. All right, let me see some of these. For a second, I thought I read that as active champs are the worst thing in the sport, and I said, what? Hernandez will take it. He's been tooth and nail to get in the UFC. Yeah, but Francis has been active before that, and the UFC wants to stay active. I mean, Francis wants to stay active, but the UFC's like pushing him back. He wanted to fight in September. So he wanted to fight last month. All right, let's see if I can get another prediction right. I'm going to give you my prediction in a second. I haven't officially decided yet. They wanted it because they needed a headliner for that card. And when he said no, they said, okay, we'll make an interim belt. Ridiculous. Carlos has never fought anyone like me. I'm in 100%. Contender is weird to bet for me. After the first fight, it doesn't let me bet anymore, and money takes too long to get. That's crazy. That sucks. Yeah, it's annoying. I would have loved to see it. All right, guys. I'm about to give you my prediction. I am going to go with... I'm going to go Daniel Barez. I'm not picking Hernandez. That's what I'm going with here, guys. So, again, I don't know these guys all that well, but I'm going to go with Barez. Definitely the slow twitch type. Although if they would have done it in September, Lewis would have fought for the title and it would have kind of been dumb. Very true, man. Lewis is very overrated in my opinion. All right. We got Hernandez in the cage right now. One more fight after this. Lil Perk and Violence, thank you again for becoming members. And Violence, thank you again for the super chats, man. I appreciate it. It means a lot. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I do a live chat every Wednesday. Also, on Saturday, depending on the time, I'll be streaming Dern versus Rodriguez. I'm kind of glad Gane beat him so we can see Gane versus Frank. I agree. I don't care about Derek Lewis at all. He's got knockout power, so he's a weird fighter. He's kind of a fluky fighter. Just because he has good speed, good timing, and good power. Overall, it doesn't seem like he's the same guy he's always been. Barez. I'm going Daniel Barez or Baez. I don't know how you pronounce it. DC said they're very evenly matched. Baez. It sounds like that's how I pronounce it. I'm going with him, guys. Go bet it. I think Fury versus Wilder will end in a robbery draw. Deontay will get knocked out early and Fury will bank in more rounds. So who are you saying is going to get the robbery? Who's going to win? Oh, a robbery draw. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Who knows? We'll see. I don't really watch boxing too much, but I may do a stream on it. I don't know. I don't know how much a pay-per-view costs. All right, here we go. First round's about to begin. All right, there we go. Nice leg kick by Hernandez. Little feinting going on. Baez has the center of the cage. Hernandez on the outskirts, using footwork, going side to side, feinting quite a bit. Nice combination by Baez. Nice low kick by Baez. Ooh, nice body shot by Baez. Baez looking to really pressure him. Throwing combos. Big knee by Baez. Ooh, Baez is just walking down looking for power. Big shots. Ripping the body. Baez looking for the kill. Hernandez now pressing the action a little bit. He was ripping crazy combinations early. All right, Baez back to pressing forward. They did another draw. The first fight was a draw? I didn't even know that. I thought Fury won. You had to be around for the Blueface fight. It was gold. Did not see it. All right. Neither guy doing much. Ooh, nice left hook countered on the Baez flying knee that missed. Nice low kick by Hernandez. The clinch up. Hernandez initiates the clinch, pushes Baez against the fence. Has one underhook. Baez just fights out of it, gets away from him. So the first fight was a draw. Second fight, Fury won, and now it's the third fight. Is that what's going? That's what I'm understanding. Yeah, I don't remember too much about boxing, honestly. Big right hand by Baez lands. Nice body shot by Hernandez. I think Baez has the speed advantage. Nice combination by Hernandez. Lands with a heavy low leg kick. Big right hand lands by Baez. Nice combination by Baez again. Both guys are super fast. I think Baez has the speed advantage. Oh, single leg for Hernandez. Looking for it. Pushes him all the way back to the back. Baez has great takedown D. Great takedown defense. Awesome, French fries. Thanks for telling me. Oh, Barez looks for, I think it's a Dar, so I don't even know what it was. Nice knee to the body. Now they're back just fighting in the center of the cage. Oh, flying knee by Hernandez. I think it rocked him. Baez starts calling him on, but I think it rocked him. I think it rocked him, though. I think he's just pretending. DC's saying he saw the knees buckle. I saw it, too. Hernandez looking for the takedown. Knee to the body by Baez. Or Barez, I think is how you pronounce it, Barez. I botch all the names. I think so. I think people do. Especially when they're looking to hear about these fights. Nice combination by Hernandez. All right, Barez looking for a takedown. Single leg. Nope. Joey, what did you say last time about Lesnar as a fighter? What do you mean? Tell me specifically what you're talking about. Now Hernandez has him pressed against the cage. They break from the clinch. Now Hernandez pressing the action. Ooh, Barez shoots deep on a takedown. Yeah, if that's what you're talking about, yeah, that's what I said about. I don't think Lesnar was any good at all. Barez has his back now. They're up against the fence. Has the body lock. Has one hook in. Hernandez fighting it. Barez gets him down. Yeah. He's got a neck crank. 10 seconds to go. We turn off the timer. Yeah, I forget a lot of times, but yeah, I thought he was terrible striker. I thought he didn't even have that good a ground and pound. I think who did he really beat? He beat Frank Mir. Frank Mir is a terrible striker. The Shane Carwin win was incredible, but he got the shit beat out of him for a whole round, and then Shane Carwin gassed out, and then he submitted him. That was a crazy win, though. And then also the fact that, he came back and was using roids to beat Mark Hunt, and that performance against Mark Hunt was disgraceful. All right, here we go. We're about to get the second round here. All right, there we go. I think Barez won the first round, by the way, guys. Who do you think won the first round? Yeah, that wouldn't be possible. He wouldn't even be able to do it. Barez looks for a takedown. Hernandez stuffs it and then gets kneed. Both guys stand in the center of the cage. Nice combination by Hernandez. Nice low kick by Barez. Oh, nice right hand. Barez moving in for the finish. Oh, he gets pushed. I don't know if he slipped or what. He fell down. Oh, he's got a triangle. Barez locks up a triangle. He's landing heavy hammer fist to the side of the head. He's on the bottom. He's got him in a weird position. He slips out of the triangle. There was some nasty ground and pound. Now he's in a Von Flue position. He had a perfect reverse triangle. I don't know how Hernandez got out of it. Now he's in side control. Every fight's been better than Santos Walker, yeah. Walker's just throwing feint after feint after feint after feint after feint. Oh, now Hernandez has the back here. 2 hooks in, flatten him out. Looking for the rear naked here for Hernandez. Looks like he's getting under the chin. I'm ducking my chin for him. Hernandez looking to get that arm underneath the chin. You can't really see. We ain't got a good camera angle. He has him flattened out right now. Oh, he might get it here. He's got a neck crank here. It's big ground and pound from Hernandez. Has him completely flattened out here. All right, now he's not flattened out anymore. Big ground and pound from the back. He needs to get out of the position. 2.5 minutes left. You're not going to survive in this position for 2.5 minutes. He's trying to stretch him out and flatten him out again. Oh, watch the elbow. He's looking to lock up the rear naked again. Big ground and pound from Hernandez. Bare minimum, Hernandez is going to win this round. Barez trying to stand up. All right, now they're in a seated position against the cage. Now Barez is going to try to turn into him here. He's going to grab the 2-on-1 and try to turn into him. Knee to the shin. That hurt my shin. He's got the body triangle. Hernandez has him body triangle up against the... He's just little baby ground and pound here from Hernandez. Good call, gang. I'm surprised Barez hasn't been able to get out of this at all. This referee's putting his ass in the way. Trying to see the action, he keeps putting his ass clear in the way. Hernandez just keeps looking to soften him up and look for the submission. Oh, Barez gets out of it. Now he tries to get to his feet. Hernandez looking for a guillotine here. Barez up to his feet. And Barez looking for his Darce. Now they're back up to their feet. Minute left, about a little under a minute left. Now they're back to their feet. So I think it's 1-1 right now, depending on how this last 30 seconds go. I didn't think Hernandez was ever going to let him get up. Oh, nice shot by Barez. Barez takes him down now. He's in full guard. I'm going to turn off my timer because I tend to forget. Hernandez just sitting there with a closed guard. 10 seconds to go, guys. I say it's 1-1 right now. 1-1. Whoever wins the third round wins the fight. Yeah, Hernandez was hurt in that round. He threw a knee, got pushed, and slipped down. That's how they ended. He threw a step-in knee. Hernandez tried to push him away, and he slipped and fell. And then he dominated him on the ground. The fights tonight have been pretty fun, though. His corner's like... They told him 1 round for your life. This is a great fight, though. Whoever wins this third round wins the fight. Let me turn on the timer. I missed the timer, so I'm a few seconds behind, but you get the point. I'm like 5 seconds. My timer's like 5 seconds off. Nice left hook by Barez. Ooh, nice right hand by Barez. Both guys throwing heavy combinations. Nice left hook by Barez. Nice low kick by Hernandez. Ooh, Barez just missed with a head kick. Ooh, flying knee by Hernandez lands, I think. Now they clinch up. Hernandez presses him against the cage. Nice elbow by Hernandez. Now they're back to the center of the cage. Nice uppercut by Hernandez. Both guys looking to counter. Uppercut misses by Barez. What happened? They clashed heads. I'm turning off my timer because my timer's going to be all out of sync now. Guys, we're in between because of the headbutt. Go subscribe if you're not subscribed already. All right, they're going to start it back up. I like that the ref's conscious of stopping it because of headbutts. Apparently a thumb went in the eye. That was an eye poke. I was confused. Oh, nice combination by Hernandez. Oh, Hernandez landing combination. This is a 50-50 round so far, I think. I'd give the slight edge to Hernandez. Nice left hook by Barez. Nice knee by Hernandez. Nice right hand by Barez. Almost trips him. Hernandez almost tripped Barez down. Barez shoots, takes him down. That was a massive takedown. Barez has to get up. Don't let him cement the position. He's in half guard right now. They're against the cage. The Fight Night main events recently have been trash. Smith, Spann, Walker, Santos, Dern, Rodriguez, Holmes, Dormont. French fries, you were so right, man. Ooh, Hernandez finds his way, pushes off the cage, finds his way to the feet. Now they're back to the center of the cage. Barez shoots deep on another double leg and gets him down. He shot right through him. I hate to say it with these takedowns. Barez is probably going to get this third round. Hernandez needs to get up here. He's trying to use the cage to get up. The sleepy Conor McGregor emoji. I know, plus UFC 267 and 268. They're back to the feet. Barez looking for the single leg. Barez is just shooting for takedown after takedown. Now they're clinched up. Hernandez has impressed against the cage. Dern versus Rodriguez ain't a terrible main event. I think it's more of a co-main. But I'm not going to complain too much about it. I think it'll be fun. But the card is terrible. Hernandez looking for a takedown here. Oh, he's going to get it. He's deep on the single leg. No, Barez is defending it well. Nice uppercut. Now he clinches him and presses him against the cage. Minute and 3 seconds left on my end. That was a great sprawl, yes. Yeah, I think it could be like a co-main event of a fight night. And the card is just awful. I mean, who was even on that card? Barez changes levels, looking for the takedown. Hernandez is looking, he's fighting hard. He pulls him up. Great takedown defense by Hernandez. This third round is going to be a toss-up. Nice knee to the body by Hernandez. Hernandez needs to beat him up here if he wants to take this round. Knee just lands again for Hernandez. Hernandez presses and lands the right hand. Oh, nice right hand. Hernandez landing combinations. Barez looking for another takedown. End of the fight. Holmes Dumont, worst card, a meaningless main event with no title implicated. Holmes versus Dumont. Ugh. I may not even watch that card. I may not even watch it. That's crazy. Randy Brown and Jared Gooden co-main event. Is that a joke? That is a joke. Oh, sorry. Yes. I don't know. I think it could be... if I was scoring it, I would put more weight in the damage that Hernandez did in the third round. I'd give it to Hernandez 29-28. But I think it could be either. And the second round was very close. Yeah, but who even wants to see Dermont and Holmes is... Holly Holmes just keeps getting main event after main event after main event and title shot after title shot after title shot. Guys, I am 2 subscribers away from hitting 1.36. Go subscribe. I think either guy could win. Oh, split decision. 29-28 Hernandez. 29-28 Barez. I'm going to say Barez is going to get it, but I think Hernandez should. Carlos Hernandez gets it. I think he deserved it. He did more damage in the third round, and when he got taken down, he got up and never absorbed anything. If Nunes go back to featherweight after beating Pena, should she lose the bantamweight title? Probably, but she's not going to. The division is empty. Guys, I'll be right back. I got to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back before the main event. Don't forget to like the stream, subscribe, send super chats while I'm gone, do whatever you want, become a member while I'm gone, and send a bunch of questions in the chat. I'll be right back. Holmes has nothing for Nunes at any weight class. So Holmes card or better undercard than... I don't even need to hear this interview. The Holly Holmes card better undercard than Dern card. I'll have to check it out. Holly Holmes clapped. Bad decision. I don't think it was a terrible decision. I think Hernandez did more damage in the third round, and it came down to the third round. Yeah, they need more depth in the flyweight division, so they could sign them both. Honestly, the co-main event or fight nights mean nothing. They're always trash. It seems like that lately. Well, he might finally get it. I don't know. He might get it. He might not. Dana might give it to him. He's been generous lately. So we'll see. One more fight, and then we'll find out. I think we just got the main event next. So the main event is Shimon Smotritsky versus Mike Mallett. Never heard of him until recently. Smotritsky versus Malott. The featured bout is moments away, guys. They're asking DC who he would give. It sounded like he mixed up. I think Holmes above Valdéz? No. Do you think Darren Wynn has a chance against Halls? I think it's possible, yeah. I think it's possible. Wynn, I'm trying to remember his last fight, man. I got to go back and look at it. But he seems very tough, and Halls tends to get tired. But Halls looks like an animal, though. I would give him a chance, though. Let me look him up, who he fought last. I'm trying to remember. Hold on 1 second. When was scheduled to fight? So they were scheduled to fight in July. Pulled out. He lost to Darren Stewart, split decision. Lost to Gerald Mershart. 2020. He hasn't fought in December last year. So I don't even remember. I remember him looking really good in one of these fights, but I guess it had to be the December fight of last year. He won by decision against Antonio Arrow. And let's see. Marcelo Rojos loves the celebration. Most kind of main events are now. I would probably go with Halls, though, man. I think Halls probably finishes him. He has some decent. Halls has some good wins, too. Kyle Dawkins, Nasserine Imloff are decent wins. He's making a good progression. He needs to work on his cardio a little bit. When I was 14, I moved to another city. Excited for Marcelo Rojo. Love his celebration. When's he fighting? And what's his celebration? I'm looking him up right now. It says his last fight was a loss in March, and then he had 3 canceled bouts. What? Yeah, I don't think Cause wants to be known losing to win. Damn, all 3 of his fights, the other opponent's been withdrawn. He had a fight in August, fight in September, and a fight in October. In a couple weeks, and that guy, Daniel Santos, pulled out too. That's wild. Michael Mallett. Who are you guys picking in this Michael Mallett fight? I got Shimon. He had a close loss to Charles Jordan, but he has a decent check his celebration. I will check it out. Malott, 6 wins, 6 first round stoppages. The mullet man. I'm going to go Shimon. The Russian accent has really sold me. Oh my God. Yeah, Clay Guida. I can't stand Clay Guida. I cannot stand Clay Guida. Guys, this is the last fight on the card. Do not forget to like the stream. Do not forget to run up the likes on the stream. Do not forget to send donations. Do not forget to become a member. Do not forget to subscribe. And I'll be streaming tomorrow too for a live chat. Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Join me tomorrow, October 6th, and I'll be streaming. And also go follow me on Instagram. I will check out a celebration after the stream. I'll check it out. Because this fight's almost about to start. Hold on, I'll see if I can pull it up real quick. What is it? Hold on, I found it. He pretends to be a dinosaur afterwards. I just saw it. I was able to find it. I didn't think I was going to be able to find it that easily. What? Mike Mallett's only fought once since 2017? Thank you for the super chat, Violence. Thank you for the super chat, man. That's too much. That is too much. Oh, man. He is from Israel, yep. But he sounds Russian. So, Only 21 years old. That's wild. All right, first round starts. I forgot to start the timer, so we're screwed, guys. Both guys in the center. Side kick to the body by Smotritsky. Ooh, Mallett throwing heavy punches. Mallett looking for a guillotine here. He's got it. It looks tight here. It's in a bad position here. He's tapping. Mike Malott submits him in the first round. Woo! Guillotine. Guillotine. From the Contender Series stream, I don't know nothing about him. Supposedly it's some type of South African currency. Well, thank you again for the super chat, Violence. I appreciate you, man. That was perfect. He ducked under to dodge a strike. Immediately locked in that RN guillotine. He had it perfect. He tried to go to his back to avoid it. He adjusted the position. Gets the leg around the back. Whew. Hank Hill, my man. Congratulations. I wanted to bet on Mallett, but stupid site. That sucks, man. Yeah, I think Mike Malott is is definitely getting a contract. That was an impressive win. Now, Hank Hill, even though I wasn't the call for your parlay to hit, I'm waiting for you to become a member now. You can say you were, when we hit 100,000, you get to say I was an early member of the channel. Mike Malott. I was calling him Mike Mallett the whole time. Great submission. 39 seconds. 39-second guillotine. He's crying in the cage. He's definitely getting a contract. He knows that. Danny Castillo looks old. Kamen Rider, you into Freak Show super heavyweight fights? There's one coming up October 23rd. Former 265-pound strongman first Lee's wrestler at KSW. I'm not too big into Freak Show fights, but that sounds insane. Holy crap. Holy crap. 333-pound wrestler, KSW. That sounds insane. Malott's getting a contract for sure. I'm looking up this Freak Show. That almost sounds intriguing. 333-pound, that's insane. DC would have won. He would have outstruck him and defended the takedowns. He would have finished him in the first round. To get a win that quick on Dana White Contender Series has to feel good. He's crying in the post-fight interview. That's adorable. Said I've been stressed, working hard for 12 weeks for 39 seconds. I like this guy. He seems like a cool guy. But DC would have wrecked Lesnar, by the way. He tapped him right on the balls, too. So Malott is getting a contract. I think Garcia is getting a contract. Yeah, hopefully in the cage holds over 600 pounds. Imagine the cage breaks. Prime Dan Henderson KOs Izzy changed my mind. I'll agree with you, man. Dan Henderson has filthy power, and he finds a way to land on that chin no matter who you are. So I'm with you. Prime Dan Henderson KOs Izzy. I'd love to see that fight. Unfortunately, we'd never see that. I'll never forget Dan Henderson versus Shogun Rua. Thomas Almeida got cut. Is that who you're talking about? I didn't hear it, but I assumed he was on the way out. I'm with you, man. Dan Henderson just... The right hand never looked particularly fast, but he finds a way to find that chin. Lawrence Sanko, so much enthusiasm. All right, we're about to get the decisions. Remember Sapp versus Nogueira powerbomb? I think I've seen that before, but I don't. It's been a while. Imagine we get a powerbomb on 333 pounds on 265. Sapp was crazy in shape. Look at him just wrenching that submission. Only pride. Mike Malott. Old time pride, man, looked like so much fun. I missed out on it in real time, but I'd KO Sapp and Underman and he vertically tap after 3 rehabs. Dude, at some point, being that big is a disservice. Who got transferred to the hospital? Valdéz, I'm assuming. A buffet of finishes. Dana smiling. If you don't give Valdéz a contract. I know, he was huge. Yeah, he didn't look UFC ready. It was a crazy fight, but they're giving him a contract. He's in the contract. I have a feeling he's not going to give Holmes a contract. When he said, I like this kid and he's young, that means no. Here we go. I don't think he's giving it to him. They're giving him another fight in November. And then they're going to decide then. He looks pissed. Fight wasn't that good, though. Damn, Holmes looked pissed. What's Bob Sapp looking like nowadays? Giving him a contract, too. So everyone's getting a contract but Holmes. Holmes is pissed. I'm looking for what Bob Sapp looks like in 2021. Whew. Yes, I do remember seeing that. He was jacked. So everyone got a contract but Holmes. I actually feel bad for Holmes. Oh, yeah, I do remember he was in the longest yard. Guys, that was the stream for the Contender series. I want to thank you all for joining me. Shout out to the new members of the channel. It's been a fun stream. I'll be streaming tomorrow night. We'll do our weekly live chat where we talk about everything, anything and everything MMA. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll schedule it either tonight or tomorrow. You'll be able to see it on your feed, and you can set a reminder for it if you want. Thank you for sticking around with me for the last 2 hours or so. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Have a good rest of your night. And I appreciate every single one of you. See you later.